waited so long. I mean, we really waited long. You know, we went through a lot of ups and downs, but we're here, and we're inducted into the Hall of Fame at the Waldorf. I mean, I grew up like 100 blocks north of here in Spanish Harlem. We all did. And the Frankie Lymans, all those great pop voices, that's where I got my voice from. Frankie Lyman, the Students, I could go on forever. Oh, I have a speech. I was scared about that. Wow, I never thought I'd get here, but here I am. I am blown away. All my life, all I ever wanted to do was sing rock and roll. And now, to be honored this way, it feels like this is the way I always dreamed it would be. Okay, I got to turn the page. I said that already. I grew up 100 blocks north in Spanish Harlem. Never thought for a minute I would be in the Waldorf being recognized for what I love to do, sing and perform. From amateur night at the Apollo Theater to dancing on the rails at the Peppermint Lounge and singing with Joey D and the Starlighters, the early 60s were as great as they looked. Mm-hmm. Thanks to Stu Phillips, our first producer. I want to thank my sister Stell and cousin Nedger for being there in the beginning. Cher for being my girlfriend in the 60s and taking me around to all the cool places to shop in LA. Jack Nitchie, I don't want to look up, I'll lose my space. Jack Nitchie, who arranged all of our hits. Murray the K, the Brooklyn Fox. Before we had any hit records. My mom, who toured with us, my dad, who took me to baseball games. Sorry they didn't live to see this. Ellie Greenwich and Jeff Barry. Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil. Thanks for the great material. George Harrison, who produced my first solo recordings on Apple Records. Then all the people who, when I came back in the early 70s, tried to be there for me. Jimi Hendrix, my dear friend John Lennon, who introduced me to Jimmy Iovine, who got me involved with Springsteen and the E Street Band. Love you, Springsteen. Southside Johnny. And Miami Steve, I love you guys. Where was I? Jimmy Iovine, who got involved with E Street Band. Okay. And Eddie Money, take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go till you see the light. Okay. I told you I would get confused. Jimmy Iovine, who got me involved, oh, I said that, with Eddie Money, Take Me Home Tonight, and my friend and producer, Joey Ramone. I love you, Joey. I also want to thank Patti Smith for contributing to my new CD and being so supportive. Thank you, Patti. Thanks to Frankie Lyman, my idol, for the inspiration. For 3 years, from 1963 to 1966, we had the best times getting ready to go on stage. Our dresses slid up the sides, our beehives up to here, with hairspray Aquanet so they'd stay up. The excitement from the crowd, baby. When we would walk on stage, whether a riot broke out or boys were rolling around on the floor having orgasms. When we performed live, I always said we weren't better, we were just different. Thanks to those people that stood by my side, by our side, for the last couple of decades. Chuck Rubin for hanging in there with us and putting up with me. Alex Peltz for not giving up. Okay, now turn the page. Susan Blonde for looking out. Janet Osseroff, what can I say? What can I possibly say? She's great. And Bob Donnelly, I can't thank you enough. Keith Richards, whenever I see you, it feels like it's 1964 and we're traveling through the fog together in the UK. Like you said to me, Ronnie, they'd never thought we'd live to see this. Ha! I guess we fooled them. Ha! It's true. Okay. It's hard to turn the page. Okay. My kids, Austin and Jason, for being there, so patient and understanding my need to rock. And Deborah Greenfield for making me look good. I recorded a song in the 70s with the line, so many faces in and out of my life, some will last, some will just be now and then. It's so true. Now and then. Okay. So my last and biggest thanks goes to my partner for the last 28 years. Through the ups and downs, oops, and downs, he never left my side. Jonathan Greenfield. And to all my fans, thanks for remembering. It's been a long journey getting here, but now that I am here, let's rock!
I would just like to say thank you very much for giving us this award. Thank you. I'm Estelle of the Ronettes. Thank you.
Thank you, Estelle. Thank you, Ronnie. I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here this evening, for being a part of a dream of 3 young girls, 15, 17, 18, 16, those years in New York City, which is a very big city. We were born and raised here. We had a dream, but with a dream, you need to have people behind you with your dream. For us, my mom knocked on doors when people didn't want to hire and put under contract 3 young, pretty girls that they said were going to change their minds down the road. I thank you for that. God knows what you've done. But first of all, I would like to say that I would like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for being in my life and making me who I am today, for saving my life through open heart surgery, for giving me a husband that we're celebrating our 40th anniversary. Thank you. For 4 wonderful children that make me who I am, for 6 more than wonderful grandchildren, for the family, thank you, I love them. Show business is a thing that it can be great, but it can be bad too. And I know that's really true. And for us, we had a family that gave us a core to help stabilize us in a very difficult, crazy world. It was a fun time. I thank God truly for it. I thank God that I'm here tonight and that we, as the Ronettes, are being acknowledged for what we gave. But I didn't have any idea what we were giving. I was very, very young. And I didn't know that, we were setting styles for girls and like the Paul Schaefers of the world who fell in love. I didn't know that, honestly. But I thank every fan that kept us in their hearts, and in their minds for all these years. Thank you for playing the music to your children and to your children's children. And for the Ronettes, I say for the unborn children, that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is going to give a platform for us that down the road, 100 years from now, they're going to remember us, and they're going to remember your generation, and they're going to remember your music, and they're going to remember what you gave. And for each and every person that helped us to be who we are, I truly thank you. And for anybody I forgot, please forgive me. Thank you.